What up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and I am here, you guys. I'm back with Love at the Lockup. So, what we're gonna do with Love at the Lockup is I'm gonna do two videos for Love at the Lockup. I'm gonna do last Friday and this Friday. Then Rated to Love is just gonna be this past Friday. I don't care about the Friday before with that. And then Heart and Hustle Houston, 2 episodes of that, and that will be up on Monday. So, this is Love at the Lockup. This is season 6. This is episode number 12, I think this is. This episode is titled Sugar Daddy Drama. Now, before I get into it, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel, and you guys aren't subscribed yet, then I need you guys to do me a solid favor and stop taking me out on this date and then having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. You can do this. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turn on your post notifications, and sharing the video. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into Love at the Lockup, shall we? All right, you guys. So with Love at the Lockup, y'all know I told y'all in the premiere episode that Bianca and Daniel probably won't be a couple that I talk about. And I think I'm going to stick to that. If I talk about them, it's going to be like very brief. You guys, I'm going to have to put this microphone on. So I will say, if the microphone sounds bad, I apologize. But I was washing dishes, and that thing was going to keep beeping at me until I stop, turn it back on. So give me a second. All right, you guys. So Bianca and Daniel, it ain't really much to discuss with those two. Because y'all know Bianca gets on my nerves. I want Daniel to run away from her. But if my memory serves me correctly, didn't they break up with each other because she said he cheated on her? But neither here nor there. Let's see what my notes say about Bianca and Daniel. So in this episode, is this episode from last? What episode? Episode 12. So Daniel was on the computer. Daniel found out that he had to go to court the next day because Daniel has a case from shoplifting at a Walmart. Now, if he didn't go to that court hearing, he would have had a bench warrant, kind of like what I had. I had a bench warrant for my arrest for 4 unpaid tickets. Then that fifth ticket was for the failure to appear in court. So Bianca got upset with him. Do I necessarily care? No, I don't. I really truly don't, you guys. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I don't care. Bianca annoys me. So anything that happened in the rest of that episode, I stopped listening to it because it felt like Bianca wanted to victimize herself and make herself to be the innocent person in this situation with her and Daniel, which I don't care. So let's go ahead and move on to the next couple. Also, you guys, I feel like I want to cut out Courtney and Will too because they get on my nerves as well. More so, Courtney gets on my nerves because when it comes down to Courtney, I'm realizing with Courtney that Courtney lacks any kind of accountability for her actions that she does, right? So she's getting out of jail and Will is going to go to Portland to pick her up. Remember, he's in Sacramento, California. I was like, why are you going from Sacramento to Portland to pick this girl up? She is the person who put herself back in jail, so I wouldn't give a damn. So his friend called him up and was basically telling him the same thing, like, you think that's a smart idea to go pick her up? But Will wants to go do it, but then Will pulled over and thought about it. I was like, yeah. Will pulled over because he got a call about the interstate compact thing or whatever it's called, right? So they told him, yeah, since she violated, the terms of her release at the halfway house, it's a done deal on that. Like, that interstate compact thing, she's disqualified for it. So now Will is getting to thinking about it, and I'm like, dumb. Why did you marry this girl fresh out of prison? You literally heard her in that episode when you dropped her off at the halfway house. You called her up and you heard her. She was slurring her words. So okay, whatever. Stupid people do stupid shit. That's all I got to say. So we see as Courtney got out of jail, right? And there was this guy named Mike there. She doesn't want to say Mike is her sugar daddy, but Mike is her sugar daddy. And so she just said Mike is her friend who gives her money And I was like, Mike is your friend who gives you money because Mike wants to sleep with you. Even Will clocked that. And I was like, exactly. But Courtney's like, we've never done anything together and we never would. Okay, you may never want to, but that sugar daddy wants some sugar from you. Like, girl, miss me with the bullshit, right? So then she was upset because Court and Will didn't come pick her up from jail. It's like, again, ma'am, when I tell you this girl was infuriating me, because it's like you have no type of accountability whatsoever, because you talking about, well, this, like, it's almost as if you were trying to place all the blame on him. Like, you're not here to pick me up, you're not here to do this, you're not here to do that, you didn't give me, can I get my allowance, you're not giving me my allowance. Like, you're making everything his problem. You're the one that got your raggedy, dusty, trifling ass kicked out of that halfway house. So Courtney, however the trips fall, it's on you, right? Now, we found out that her sponsor is the one who found her a new halfway house to go to. And creepy ass man over here that's paying her bills and stuff is gonna take her. And I realized when Courtney was talking, Courtney doesn't want somebody that's going to hold her accountable for the things that she does. Courtney wants somebody that's going to enable the bullshit that she does. And I'm like, girl, that's not how you get through. You know what? If that's how Courtney wants to live the rest of her life, then I see why you continuously go back to prison. You want people to facilitate and enable you. And that's a problem. And that's what this creepy ass man is going to do. But again, creepy. Moving on to the next couple, you guys. Let's talk about Justine and Michael. When it comes to Justine and Michael, you guys, I don't even know what to say about these two because they're financially illiterate. They're financially illiterate. Number one, why the fuck did y'all come on camera with your house looking as nasty as it did, right? Like, I would never invite a camera crew into my house knowing it's in disarray. And right now it is a little bit in disarray because I went to the grocery store today and I need to get the bags up and stuff. And today is cleanup day, right? But I would never like bring a camera crew into my apartment looking, you know, with stuff in different places, right? Like, that's weird to me. That's weird to me. And that's nasty. Well, it ain't nasty, but it's weird to me that they did it. And they had food in place. I don't have food all over. I just have, you know, like I said, I have bags from when I went to the grocery store that I need to get, you know, throw in the trash and all that. And I need to put everything up because I ain't put everything up because it was hot when I came in here. But that's neither here nor there. But okay. So they went boxing. Justine is trying to get her body back. Then they had a conversation about this wedding again. This astronomically high ass wedding that she wants. And I was like, why do you want the most, and it sounds like she wants the most lavish type of wedding she can have, right? So then Michael's talking about this barbershop. And Michael, let me point something out to you, because you keep talking about what you can get from the booth rent. You do know that the money that you get from the booth rent, you have to invest that, right? You have to invest that in the upkeep of the shop, the bills. Like, it ain't just your free money. That money ain't just freely going into your checking account. You gotta, and then you like, the fuck? I'm so confused. It's like Michael thinks about money coming into his pockets. It's like that, yeah, you may get booth rent from them people, and I don't know anybody that pays, they may pay weekly. I thought you would pay booth rent monthly, but he's talking about weekly, right? If you tell me to pay you weekly for my booth, I will look at you like you're crazy. Because I'm like, wouldn't that be a monthly thing? But neither here nor there. But again, no matter what money you take from get from those people, you got to reinvest it. You have overhead, sir. Like, you have overhead. Like, you got to have your cleaning products, your sanitary, cleaning, sanitary. You got to have maintenance. You got to have all the electricity, the water. Like, you have other expenses that you got to pay. I'm pretty sure you're going to be leasing that place, so you got to keep money for the lease. Like, Michael don't think shit through. Then on top of these people, so they talked about the rental car business, which I think is a scam, and I wouldn't rent a car from them if I ever went to Vegas. On top of that, they doing a credit business. I said I wish the fuck I would let a Michael touch my fucking credit. Bitch, please, get the fuck off the gas. Get the fuck off the gas. Like, when I tell you that these two are financially illiterate as fuck. Go see, like, what I want y'all to do. When y'all come up with a harebrained scheme for a business, go talk to a professional. Go talk to a tax preparer. Go talk to somebody that knows finances and ask them, how much does it cost to run this business? What things do I need to look out for? What you gotta, and I'm pretty sure you gotta have some kind of, like, on top of the stylist having a license, I'm sure you gotta have some kind of, like, zoning and all that kind. Like, Michael don't think shit through, but I don't give a fuck. Moving on to the next couple, Brooke and JK. Both of them get on my nerves for different reasons. Brooke gets on my nerves because you ain't with your fucking, you got 2 kids and you spending your time chasing behind this meth mouth man. Like, if he wants to go be with Alex, let him go and be with fucking Alex. Like, the fuck? I'm sorry, I'm not gonna chase no motherfucker. Period. There is somebody right now that I currently like. Haven't told the person that I like them, but if the person says that, you know, I'm not chasing behind no fucking body. The fuck? So Brooke left, and she texts him saying, actually no, Brooke left with his friend, right? So when she left with his friend, the friend texts him telling him to get there with her. Meanwhile, he's still looking at this fucking truck. And I finally looked at the price. There's a price tag on that truck. That truck said $25,000. I said, the fuck? Whoa. Is this a brand new truck? Because if it's a brand new truck, then I'll give you that. But if it's not, $25,000, you can go anywhere and get a truck like $25,000 from somebody off the street. Bitch, please. And then JK ain't got no fucking money. The fuck? So then JK, you just as bad as fucking Courtney is. So we see JK, he met up with his dad. Right? His dad came there, right? So JK, I really feel like you're delusional in a sense. And I'm gonna tell you why I feel like you're delusional. For you to sit there and talk about your dad and the fact that when you have good things going on in your life, your dad is involved. But when you were in jail, he wasn't. Ding, 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 motherfucker. Why would anybody want, like, again, do you want to, let your people know that they're not alone, even though they are in that prison alone? Yes. But I'm not giving up my life because you were stupid enough to do some stupid shit to land you in prison, and not once, but multiple times. Fuck out of here, JK. Fuck out of here. Then Brooke's dumbass. There's something wrong with you, Brooke. Like I said a few minutes ago, your fucking kids are with your mother and not with you. You are chasing JK around. For what reason, I do not understand, and I don't know. The dick can't be that good, right? So JK came home, and JK has an attitude with Brooke because JK went over to where his friend works at, right? So he found out that Brooke don't have a job. So then he's talking about, since they've been together, she's had 8 different jobs. Well, at least she's had a job. Now, she may not have stayed on them for very long, but at least she has had a job. More than what you can say because you've been in prison, so shut the fuck up. So he was mad about that. Now, what blew me is the fact that man kept calling her all types of bitches. You would only get one bitch out of me. I will let the first bitch slide slightly. This is how much that first bitch will slide. I'd be like, you pissed and it ain't me, so fuck you, but don't call me no more bitches, right? let's move on from these two dumbasses. Kiana, Demadric, and Joella. Y'all, these three, this season is full of nothing but a bunch of dumbass people. So Kiana is asking Demadric what happened when he went over there to Joella's crib in a previous episode, right? He's telling her she still don't want you at my son's birthday party. She asked him what time he get back. He said he got back after midnight. And I'm like, Kiana, if this nigga just told you he didn't come back until after midnight, what the fuck? Never mind. Moving on. Obviously, Kiana likes it, and it is what it is, right? So she's upset, asking, "What will she do at the child's birthday party?" You know, stranger things happen, right? People say, "Oh, I wouldn't mess up a kid's birthday party," but you know, sometimes people do. Sometimes people fuck up the most random of events. Some people can fuck up a funeral. People can fuck up a child's birthday party. People can fuck up a lot of things. Just being honest, right? So, Demadric, you full of shit, because it feels like you are trying to downplay this whole situation between Kiana and Joella as if you haven't done anything. Like I can't even say that. Because I was about to say you leading Joella on, but you're not leading Joella on. Joella is just too stupid. No, do I want to say, no, she is stupid. Joella is stupid, right? But she's not too stupid. Joella is a bird, a dumbass bird that is enjoying this for some odd reason. What reason, I do not know. Like, here's my thing. If I am talking to somebody and they are in a serious monogamous relationship with somebody else, but you want to dip over here with me, I'm gonna tell you, fuck no. Like, we're not gonna play that game. I'm not playing that game with you. Like, you need to figure out what you want to do over there. Do you want to be with her? Because if you want to be with her, be with her. Believe me the fuck alone. Don't come over here asking me to fuck around, do anything with me. Do it all with her. That's what I would say. Now, if you want to come over here and be with me, cool, be with me. Now, with me, I would say, you can do whatever you want to do, right? I don't have a problem with that. Just be open and honest with me. That's what I would say. Because that's kind of what it is with Joella. Is like she does it. The reason I feel like Joella wants a relationship with Demadric is for it to be a get you gotcha moment for Kiana. I don't think she really wants Demadric. She says she wants her family, but I really honestly feel like getting Demadric for her is a get you gotcha move to Kiana. That's my personal opinion. You guys will definitely tell me what you think, right? Now, we find out that Joella is in school and she started her own business. And I'm like, so why are you, like, if you got enough brains to do all this shit, then why are you being a side chick to this nigga? But okay, if you like it, I don't love it. But if you like it, hey, kudos to you, dumbass. Let's go ahead and move on to the last couple, you guys. Letitia and Keith. First of all, them in the backseat of that limo, I did not need to see them in the backseat kissing. I was good on that. I was absolutely good on that. So they're not gonna take this limo. They're actually gonna take the bus back to home, so where he can get to the halfway house, right? But they did make a stop, and he met his family. Now, when I saw his daddy, I was like, "That's his daddy." His daddy looks damn good. Looks damn good for, I don't know how old his daddy is, but his daddy looks good. Look like his daddy could be older brother. And that's really it. Now, Letitia, you were getting on my nerves in this episode because you kept talking about the halfway house that he's going to is co-ed. I was like, girl, who gives a fuck? Like, if your man is that desperate to sleep with any of them heifers in a fucking halfway house, then 9 times out of 10, them people are probably drug addicts. Not all of them, but most of them. That says more about him than you. And if he did that, then girl, cut him the fuck loose. The hell? Like, some of y'all do dumb shit behind relationships. I really like. That's why when it comes to me, the things that these people are doing, and even on other reality shows where they be tracking a men and women to see who they with and what they doing. That is precisely the reason I am non-monogamous. I do not believe in monogamy, and I don't want nobody to get in my comments and say anything about, if you guys believe in monogamy, that is fine for you guys, but it don't work for me. And I learned that a long time ago, that monogamy is just not something that works for me. I was, when my ex cheated on me, that was the moment I said, you know what, monogamy, because if you're going to continue to do it, then if you're going to continue, like if you're going to cheat on me, and then you're going to continue to cheat, and I'm going to stay in a relationship with you, and you're going to continue to do it, then there's only two, and that's why I say there's only two things you can do when it comes to that kind of stuff. You can break up with the person, or you can work it out and figure out how it works for your relationship. And that's what I did for me, because it didn't, I was like, you know what? And that was actually something I put on the table. But sometimes when you put that on the table with people, that we can still be in a relationship with each other. But if you want to go and do this with other people, and I go and do this with other people, then they'd be like, oh, I don't want to do that. I want to just be us. No, we're not playing that game, motherfucker. You don't want me to be, but now that I've gotten older, a little bit older, it works. It works for me. Like, anybody that I talk to, they know that you may be the only one, you may not be the only one. If there is somebody else, I will definitely tell you. But hey, that was the episode. Let me know what you guys thought about it in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, share the video, you guys. And until the next time, stay safe, take care of yourselves, wash your hands, be blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.